Hello guys, so welcome to tonight or today's show. My name is Nacho and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I'm gonna start with tonight's show, or let me say today's show. So I supposed to drop morning updates, but based on saying a night journey we use go, so I needed to like sleep. I don't really sleep well, so that was why I don't really do any show and get to now. So it just be. And why I'm still shooting with my phone is that my laptop charger actually blew up in the village. So tomorrow I'll go replace them. So I'm back in Lagos for all those that called, for all those that checked up on me. God bless you guys. So I'm back to base. Tomorrow once I buy a new laptop charger, then we'll come back to our normal streaming and nobody use phone again. So many things to talk about today. Today show will enter 30 minutes, 40 minutes, I don't really know. But so many things to talk about to brace up. Let's go. All right. So ahead of the match, we won't play against Liverpool. So we're going to say Victor Eukeres, he'd already the train for us now, like in the national train. The guy, I can't wait to play Liverpool. But already prepare, already, you see, if you see the guy for training, say the guy is very, very active. Don't you understand what saying Arteta won't make him do? I know say this Liverpool match, how I wish say that Liverpool last match against Newcastle, maybe then draw that game. This one we won't play now for add like big pressure on Liverpool to perform. They go like won't come out of the gates as in you get. And if there's any team that knows how to soak in pressure, it's the pressure like Indomie in Arsenal. They go chop on, say nothing. You get so that match is going to be very, very interesting. We will see how that match will be. Well, I don't know how for me, I expect the match to be a feisty match. But what type of approach are we going to use over there for Anfield? Because that place, some of our new players now never understand the type of atmosphere where they enter. People like Zubimendi, Gyökeres, normally okay, he knows there. The ability they understands that place well. So, but just to watch how that match will be. I mean, I can't wait. Yes, and I think it's going to be on Sunday. I can't wait. Now, yesterday, I don't even know say Manchester United dey play. Na my cousin na him call me say shey I know wetin Man U dey play. I say Man U get Man U dey play today. He say Man U dey play cup competition na Carabao Cup against Grimsby. I say so wetin be score? He come dey laugh say they beat Man U 2-0. We come laugh together I just go dey watch the match. The match was very interesting. 2-0, 2-1, 2-2 they come go play penalty match. So Man U have been eliminated. But based on say Man U don comot now, the thing come bring out a lot of backlash you get. Many people come dey blast even Man U manager Amorim because baba come dey bring tactics board. You get come dey check board. They say they do baba na Grimsby na Grimsby. Fourth tier club, fourth tier. Na Grimsby now you dey do all this tactics board dey check for space, check all this one. People come dey blast am say this manager is like this Man U job too big for am. He no know wetin he dey do because even me sef I fit coach Manchester United to beat Grimsby. Baba na without coach sef let's say even maybe dem give Amorim red card say coach no even follow dem go. The expectation is that you will beat. 2 years I could have even been 3-0. I watch one the third goal wey dem score wey dem cancel na offside. So baba wipe and jam back, he enter. That one sef e shock me get so. For the match, Benjamin Sesko nothing. You get it? So Benjamin Sesko for Manchester United 0 goals, 0 assists, 3 games. Na the match na come help Brahimo abi Mbeumo. Na Mbeumo come score im own opening goal. Martin Skun said that one miss im own penalty. That one no play like I no come understand. Why am I bringing all these things up? Because I'm happy because now they're going to drag Benjamin Sesko. You get say he had only one area duel, one against Grimsby Town in the Carabao Cup. This is the same person that don say Sesco, man, you ask I don't know what they see. Why am I happy that yes, they don't dey drag them? The opening day of this season, Man U versus Arsenal. Manchester United outplayed Arsenal. People going to say, man, you don't come back. People say, Man U fans going to happy say, yes, at least we lose, but we play. Amorim came out to the press conference say, the way we played against Arsenal, we have shown everybody that we can beat anybody. Amorim use the mouth talking. You get that one can heighten, can elevate the expectation from Manchester United. Look at them now. That buttresses my point when I talk say when Man U see Arsenal, they take I see Arsenal, and not just Man U. Many things dey say dem hear say Arsenal dey come our home o, they go prepare like say na war. They go play us like say na one kind battle of Muzanga. But when dem come play other people, look at Man U against Fulham. Man U were lucky not to lose that match. They were lucky to escape with a draw. Look at Man U against Grimsby. They lost. In fact, if to say Man U win that type of penalty, already I was saying it would have been an injustice because Grimsby Town deserve to win it. When you can't look the head to head, Man U versus Grimsby, Grimsby they beat them normally. 1937, 1-1. 1936, like that normally. Say like say they be their wife normally. You get. So look at another one, Grimsby 3-1. So now just normal thing. I bet let me know in the comment section whether you can still hear me clearly. Call just come in. I just cut am. Yeah, so I just I beg man make sure say the call no really interfere with the show as we continue. Now, away from that, Rekin come dey para and I no go lie for you. Wetin Rekin dey talk na the same mindset me sef I get for this particular game. Rekin say system, formation against Grimsby, all those board wey Amorim dey do. You don't even need any formation we use normally. Like man, you pass them this Grimsby down. You're supposed to beat them. Say, don't make me laugh. That's meant to be a glorified. This man you match versus Grimsby is supposed to be a glorified training session. G in the tell Jason Park. They say you were an engine during Sir Alex Ferguson days. You didn't need Sir Alex Ferguson to whisper in your ear on how to run over lads who will be back because those Grimsby town players, then they'll be full time. If you don't know their full time job, they're working or co-work on Monday. So Rocky won't blast. They won't blast this Ruben Amorim, and the thing they sweet me. I think it was good first day. I said that the first manager that will sack for this league for this season will be like this Amorim. Amorim na the first person they will sack. I mean, I don't know with my mindset with that because that guy don't be manager. If you compare him with Eric Ten Hag better passer, but because of emotions, they push Ten Hag, and this is a clear example of new may not always be better than the old. You get a clear example. Bring a new manager, bring a new manager. There is no guarantee that the new one will be better than the old one. That is just the honest truth. That's it just be. Now, something else happened today where I believe that some of you will not be aware. The Champions League group stage, they did the draw. So Arsenal already know those where they go play against. But first off, we're going to see how next season's Champions League campaign will be. So the new 2025-2026 Champions League format, just to participate, say you follow for those who participate for this one, you already get 18.6 million. You get now each game where you win for the league phase is 2.1 million. Each draw where you draw 700,000 €700,000. Then when you finish first in the league phase, just like Liverpool finished the last one and then be first. I think we're third. We and Baka we're tied in points of there. I can't remember the exact number now, but I think we're tied. So when you don't finish the first 9.9 million, then when you enter round of 16, you have an extra 11 million, quarterfinal 12.5 million, semi-final extra 15 million. If you enter the final, you get 18.5. You can't even win the final. So all these things. Now on top of that, there will be 853 million TV rights to be shared according to RMC Sports. So this makes the Champions League a very exciting like event where you go fit take generate so much money. That's why I was feeling for Fenerbahce for the qualification. They don't qualify for Champions League. Sadly, I was really feeling for Jose Mourinho. Not just them, even Celtic. Celtic them no qualify. Okay, so that's why anybody know the Champions League, they pay now because this is the best place. Imagine just for participating, you already collect money. Whether I qualify, no concern anybody. Okay. Now, coming to the games we'll go play. Arsenal and I think Chelsea have the toughest fixtures from everything where I don't see. Because when you check, we go host Bayern Munich. Because everybody go play eight games. We'll host Bayern Munich for home. We'll go away to Inter Milan. I think away at Inter Milan the last time, we we lose this match 1-0. Where they call penalties. When we say then give them penalties, they don't give us our own penalty. I can't remember. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I think they got a penalty and now they take beat us the last time. We played them last season. Now we host Atletico Madrid, we go away to Club Brugge, we host Olympiacos, we go away to Slavia Prague. Then these new people, Kairat Almaty, so then we will host them. This is Sarah 3 points. Then Athletic Bilbao. Sarah 3 points. So all this thing what I see like this now. Bayern Munich win or draw, you get. Inter Milan win or draw. Atletico Madrid win or draw, you get. I don't see us losing anyone for all this thing why they see like this. I no lie for you. Olympiacos Shola 3 points. Club Brugge Shola 3 points. Slavia Prague 3 points. Sarah. Carabao Mati. This one we don't even need to go for all those kind of Doma and them. Get all those. We don't even need to so one go to waste Gyökeres energy. You get. Mo just carry out Mati Sarah 3 points. Atletico Bilbao, we don't play them before now. They don't see nothing now. You get. Although this one I wish for La Liga. So all things being equal, I expect us to just the same thing we do last season. In fact, what if you stop us from finishing first now? Me, I don't see him. You tell me that I see him. So although some people are like, I choose to go play Bayern Munich, go Harry Kane. Those one they back. Baba, now we no come back. See the wine. They go play, they go. Now we don't plenty. We don't Agbara Okpo. We don't do alright like this. Defense, midfield, attack. We make anybody become. I no fear anybody. Now those back at them, there are some reunions like Real Madrid go play Liverpool. So Trent is coming back home. So I see many fixtures like that. So those ones say the Pogba go play Juventus, go face Juventus. Person why they find gone and Jane and PSG. I don't know how PSG they escape for this our come on this picture first. I don't know how PSG they escape for this our group stage. This is PSG, this is Baka. They find those two things. I want to test ourselves against them. That PSG, I need also although last season or group I think we still not them now, but the excuse was they not play the NBA. So this time around without Donnarumma, because what's really save this PSG? If not be that Donnarumma, I'm also with the PSG final final. Donnarumma kept them against many teams. Against Arsenal, Arsenal for kill this PSG now. Now Donnarumma. Against Arsenal, now Donnarumma. Against Liverpool, now Donnarumma. Now the Donnarumma don't get issue with Coutinho day again. And this new Akpere where they go buy from Lily, that one I don't know what thing they do mistake anyhow. So we won't catch them like this last one. And they go testify. So I define them. Then Baka, me too, I define that Baka like see, I define them like man. Because the Baka are the type of team Arsenal will thrive on. Because they want to attack. They don't even know what they call defense. Everybody attack. And those kind of things, Arsenal they come on Jebi Indomie. So I like them. So but it's unfortunate so we'll not meet them now, but we'll still meet for fun, no issue. Alright, away from that. Now, this Carabao Cup where man you don't come out. You know, see, we don't do the draw now. So I think this is the third round. So we are going to be playing Port Vale. They go away to Port Vale. Then Lincoln City will play Chelsea, Liverpool will play Southampton. Then the holders, Newcastle will play Bradford. So then this team, so we will play. Then senior Greensby Town, you get. Then this one will be like a second tier. I've been a first tier, I don't say, you get. So then this one senior Greensby. So there might be some upsets here, but we don't expect when the upsets come from our own end. All this time we will dispatch them. Then we don't get powerful squad there. Timo will carry go play cup. Go this is former first 11 members. Imagine Martinelli now we don't relegate to the backbone and Martinelli going to play against Port Vale to let you know the strength in depth so we don't get somebody like on the Madrid now going to play against Port Vale. Get somebody like Rossan now going to start to play Port Vale. You don't know say the squad don't get the depth don't did there. So that one said a very good thing. Now, did you know that Arsenal cancelled a private jet when they don't line up, so making carry Kivior go Porto? You get so then cancel am as Kivior dey now. Porto dey really pursue am, but Arsenal never wan sanction am. Even there's a report I read today that Kivior has already accepted personal terms with FC Porto. You get ahead of his move to FC Porto, but Arsenal never wan sanction am because we dey try to see wetin go happen with Hincapié. So if Hincapié, before we go sanction Kivior make him go, we must don't finalize Hincapié deal. If for some reason Hincapié deal no work, Kivior is not going anywhere. Now the way we Arsenal they look am now. So we'll just watch and see how all these things go finish, because when you look at the report from goal.com, they ask what happened. Porto have already agreed personal terms with Kivior, who's ready to pen an initial 5-year deal. The Liga Portugal side are looking to sign the defender on the season-long loan with an obligation to buy next summer. According to the Mirror, Porto arranged for a private jet to fly down Kivior to Portugal to complete the transfer, but the Gunners cancelled the trip on Tuesday because I don't know the reason why then cancel am. Now we're going to get a report from Dean James. Dean James is going to talk say the activities of Arsenal and the activities of Liverpool They threaten Manchester City because as Man City dey now, they no really understand wetin Arsenal dey try to build. So them now, they dey in a reactive mode. So the players wey Arsenal don buy this summer, nobody expected we to buy this much. Make I no lie for you. Even we will be Arsenal fans, we no expect say Arsenal go dey this. Me personally, I don dey talk am tipe. I know say we go dey active, but did I know we were going to be this active? I no go lie for you, I no know. Because if you sign in capital, that's like maybe 8 players. That's huge. Not just anyhow shit packer players, quality. That's huge. You get. So because of that, when I look at what Liverpool is doing and what they still want to do and what we too still want to do, that is why Man City they push. Okay, maybe they will go for Rodrigo, maybe they will sell Akanji to Crystal Palace, some carry Maguire, get some kind people because that is what Dean James is saying. He said last weekend with the Englishman being Ghana's seventh edition, all these things. According to transfer journalist Dean Jones, this has put Man City's hierarchy under pressure to make signings this week that they didn't really want have to make. As they were happy with the additions they have already brought into the Etihad Stadium. So all the signings now where they won't bring down. Nobody say that like this Donnarumma where they pursue. They try to say how they will take pursue everything. Bring in Donnarumma. Now, Man City feel under pressure by what Arsenal have actually done in the transfer window, according to Dean Jones. Then they have been pushed to consider signings that they didn't really want to have to make in these final days of the transfer window because of what Arsenal have done and because of what Liverpool have done so far. One of these transfer moves could be to sell Savinho to Tottenham Hotspur and bring in Rodrigo Deal from. But this particular Savinho, I don't see another news. They don't supersede this particular report, and that's the report they say Man City are not considering selling Savinho again, probably because Rodrigo never make up his mind. Just like our situation with Porto, the guy will be say want to say okay, we no go give in a Kivio until we bring in Hincapi. Now some Man City they say okay, we no go give in a Savinho, or we go sell Savinho first before to bring in money for so those kind of things get. So but more just the watch. In fact, I'm not really send Man City this season because Rodrigo will don't come back. It's going to be a shadow of himself. The main target, the main people had the fear based on what many reports already down today. At the end of the day, I can tell you for free. Liverpool are going to get Isaac. Liverpool are going to get Maguire. We will still get there, but by not giving a tip. So, by virtue of that fact, this season is going to be very, very tough. It's not going to be about Liverpool versus Arsenal games. No. We will lose our 2 games against Liverpool and still win the league. Liverpool will lose their 2 games against us and still win the league. So not be about with 2 of us head to head. Like people are already saying, oh, the game on Sunday, Liverpool versus Arsenal is going to decide, it's going to be a title decider because if Arsenal beats them and creates that 3 points gap, it might be difficult for Liverpool to catch up and lie. The issues what they get for past is not because of maybe we draw Liverpool or maybe we lose against City. No. Now, what we do with all those West Ham then, Sunderland then, all those Fulham then, get all those Newcastle then. Now, those people be our Achilles heel. Now, that many people they disturb us. So, not be about all this Newcastle. When was the last time all this Liverpool then beat us? For you know, say, no, be them be our problem. That was why we brought in the UK. They should say, Ukraine doesn't score in the big games. We score in the small games. But the small games are our problem. That's why we brought him. You get. And with the bad news, I hear this evening about I have us already said. Man, I know when Arsenal enter market for a striker, maybe they will still hold on. You get well? Many things, so many things to talk about this today. Get to now. Small, we will get there. Now, away from that, Crystal Palace deal to sign Bilal El Kanusis is already collapsed. You get. Now, nobody say the player not like to go again, but Crystal Palace, Leicester City don't sell Justin, another of their player. So now they are in a position where they don't have to sell. And them won't do waiting, I think Burnley, I'll be sure to do and we say you go relegation, come back immediately. So you will not be able to do that if you sell some of your key players. So Leicester they say, okay, if we hold on to some people, as we don't go relegation now, just one season, we'll come back. So they don't want to sell El Calusis again from waiting that they hear say they are PSR and FFP compliant, so no issue, you get. So Eberechi is also the train for the Arsenal training ground, you get. So instead they try to understand what the Arsenal. In fact, they say this guy is so hardworking to the extent to say after everybody don't go out, then they take extra shifts. Then they still stay behind because he stayed behind for extra shifts after the rest of the team had finished. Sun Sport has been told Eze, who is a boyhood Arsenal fan, is likely to make his debut this weekend after narrowly missing out on the win against Leeds United. So for Eze, I'm very, very delighted that we are going to unleash him against Liverpool. Him, na person will say Liverpool, they don't like to play against him because he understands how to navigate through tight spaces. Now, somebody like maybe Santi Cazorla, that type of place, they know how to navigate their way, dance around their opposition, and boom. Well, let's say Santi Cazorla left or right, anywhere he did, boom, boom. Yes. So easy, be like saying right being strong foot, but left, they start with left. So at least now, God don't bless us, we don't get plenty free kick takers. Well, they can just go one corner. The ability is if you want free kick enter, yes, because those are avenues in football. You see the way corner kick anytime after get corner now, I dey expect say if you enter like my expectation was say if you go low so now say they be all those kind of free kick wey be say dey front of box 18. Normally you know how many other guys don play say over the throw am. Those are people play 100 no be score one. So at least now we have the ability say and we have Gyökeres. People dey forget say Gyökeres sef dey down free kick. He sabi am kpa get so that one sef dey. So God don bless us, don get this one. So make we dey watch. Now between now and the end of the window, who could leave Arsenal? So Jacob Kivior to Porto anytime soon. That one goes to Zinchenko. As of today, I don't think Zinchenko is in any active deal, unless maybe we never hear him. But if you're waiting there for the public domain, nothing is happening with Zinchenko. Fabio Vieira, nothing is happening there. Yet. Rhys Nelson, yes, I have reports on Rhys Nelson. Then academy players, people like Maldini Kakuri, Charles Sago Jr., and Ishmael Kabia. So these three people, we try to see whether we'll send them out on loan, so they go get first team experience, which is very, very key. Why do we need to dispatch all this? Because with the way our squad done big now, we have a very big squad. We cannot register everybody. I think it's 25-man squad. So waiting will happen to the rest people. So that's why from now till I think September 1, when the window will close officially, we'll just try to see how they run all these things. I even see another list of players who they say Arsenal they look at potentially see because better never finish. I've actually get many things for in mind. Now, Jacob Kivior is waiting to fly to Porto having agreed terms, and Arsenal will sanction his exit if they reach an agreement for Piero Hincapi, according to Ben Jacobs. I think I've taken that report also. Now, based on the injury that happened to Bukayo Saka, so Charles they say Bukayo Saka is expected to miss Nottingham Forest match by the time he will come back from the international break. Yes. So he will miss that match. Then the subsequent one after that one is expected to feature. It's like the Nottingham Forest match is going to come too soon for him because the early prognosis of this Bukayo Saka injury now saying will be out for 3 to 4 weeks. You get. So all things being equal, he will miss Liverpool game, which is like 1 week don't go. Then after Liverpool game, we'll have like 2 weeks holiday. So that's 3 weeks don't go. Then after 1 week again for the Nottingham Forest, 1 more week don't go. So the subsequent match again, everything all things being equal. So you know go to miss like some people are saying go miss more, go miss Man City, go miss Baba, go just the C-sharp. It'll be like severe hamstring injury. So I expect him to still come back because we really we go need them. We go need Bukayo Saka, very, very important. It's as what who's an Arsenal correspondent, and they give us that particular update. So we'll just see how that one will unfold at the end of the day. Now, Arsenal handed injury boost ahead of Liverpool, according to the Sun. Arsenal have been handed a major injury boost ahead of their huge clash with Liverpool this weekend, with captain Martin Odegaard expected to be fit. The midfielder was forced off with a shoulder injury, blah, blah, blah. However, I'm reading from the last paragraph. However, Arsenal won't have it all their own way. With Bukayo Saka said, see this Odegaard, now, I mean, I don't talk and say, now shoulder. Nobody say maybe person jam am. Now say land awkward. Yes. Highest. I don't think I'm dislocation. I just pain. Yes. So now what we say 1 day, 2 day, 3 day. Also they get advanced medicine now. So be if na Nigeria now maybe na Enugu Rangers or Imba now they carry a boni they massage everywhere. They get deep heat, so they will just press am. Maybe I shut off. Just spray it everywhere don't stew. Yes. So I don't think he has a broken bone or whatever. Even if not broken anything, then get X-ray. All this ultrasound, they will put you, they will see the bone fracture, everything. But thank God say e no reach all those levels. So all things being equal, Odegaard go dey against Liverpool, and e go make sense make Odegaard dey. Odegaard come dey play 10, Eze come play that Martinelli way. I know say Everly no go everly dey there, na im go see Grealish enter the midfield, so Odegaard turn to two creating. E go too make In fact, I dey go write am down today since I choose say Eze go score against Liverpool. I dey see am say against Liverpool Eze go score because that guy sabi wide shot, he sabi. If in the match you go know. You get that guy. You see the way Declan Rice coming to Arsenal, come improve us. Eze go improve the team. He go show, he clear, yes, you go see am. When everything don start, he said you go see am, he go fall. Yeah, I just dey very, very happy. Now, did you know? Say the day wey Gyökeres is doing debut, this small boy wey follow am come out as an Arteta pikin. Arteta son na im be Gyökeres mascot. According to reports, based on I no know sha. Yes, as I dey do the evening show, I just make I check one comment. So they say the Champions League match wey Arsenal go play against Kairat, e go be 20-0. You see that Kairat, that opportunity for us to use am get more goals. That match go bloody. If we say we wan vex, say maybe we wan play our full team, Gyökeres go score double hat-trick. In fact, when somebody scores double hat-trick, what is it called? Like he scores 6 goals. Is there a name for that? Or they'll just call am double hat trick as I take call am. Yes. So because I don't think go that side and say like 20-0 or more. You go mad don. Later I'll go do the fight. How they take qualify sef? Now, you remember what I was telling you, say I dey see Isaac going to Liverpool and Maguire. Now because of this report, we just break this evening. They trend all over social media now. So Vogt Mahdi, one guy wey dey play for Germany. So Newcastle don't get an agreement with the club. We get the player. So Newcastle, here we go, agreement in place. After official bid accepted, fee over 80 million plus add-ons. Medical in England in the next 24 hours to travel and being arranged right now. Long-term deal with Volt Mari, who says yes to Newcastle. Now, this particular player, the person where I think they will get him, according to Florian Plettenberg of Sky Sports Germany, now Bayern. Bayern don't be on this deal for more than since when the window opened. Bayern don't be on this deal. Now, how the thing they slip from their grasp, I don't really know. Yes, but Newcastle is very, very desperate, and this guy is a towering giant. The guy tall like mad. He over tall, and a small boy. I think he's just 21 or 22. So based on me personally, I would say he's not going to be Newcastle's first choice, second choice, or even third choice. But based on the precarious situation where they find themselves, they really have to sell. Because no matter how the one strong they are, this they say Isaac has to go. You can't keep an unhappy player in your ranks. You know who benefits? Even though me, I want to see the what next, maybe they keep him, but really nobody benefits from it. Lucas no benefit anything, Isaac no benefit anything, and the environment is going to be very, very toxic. The fans not going to be happy with him. So the best thing they can do is let them just sell him. And now they say Liverpool they wait, make Newcastle finalize this deal. Once this done, although Fabrizio Romano say here we go, but papers have not been exchanged, everything, but it's here we go for now. So once this one don't finish, Liverpool they plan to bid 130 million for Isak. So Newcastle go collect money, Baba go find square root. So if he go there, I don't expect him to play on Sunday because when is he going to go there? When will this be finalized? Although some people are saying Newcastle still look for another striker in Johan Wissa. If they don't get Wissa, they're not going to let Isaac go. But for me, I think Isaac they will still let him go no matter what. Maybe deadline day. They have no choice. They just have to let him go. That's my own point of view. Yes. So away from that also, we're gonna still on this Newcastle matter. Fabrizio Romano checking this report. Now see this Nick Voltmad report. So transfer Isaac and Maguire is there exactly. That's what I'm also saying there because Ben Jacobs and so many other people say they talk and say on the deadline day they see a possibility of Isaac and Maguire moving to Liverpool. Get to go and strengthen Liverpool, and that's just the way it is. Now, away from that, I can't hear say Manchester United don't make a Amorim sack decision. That as 2 replacements have already been identified. Yes. So Sky Sports also revealed that the limited hierarchy will be concerned that a summer of positivity has been Let me take that again. Sky Sports report that the United hierarchy will be concerned that its summer of positivity has seemingly evaporated just under 3 games. Now, where did that positivity come from? From the Arsenal game. You know, say, even for preseason, Manchester United were not that convincing in preseason. But that first game, the way they take give us rush hour, as in, you can't be like say they overwhelm us. You get? But according to historical data, the game between Arsenal and Manchester United at the Theatre of Dreams is usually a tough one. Arsenal, they usually scrap 1-0, 1-0 win. The last 5 times so don't win the other about now 1-0, just scrap am, just fight for am, carry am go. So based on the way they throw out Sesko, Ahmad, Buemo, everybody, they threw the kitchen sink at us with chest stamp, say nothing, Odeshi, nothing, you get. So they gave a good showing, even though they no score. So everybody comes to say, that's why I always say no two games are the same. Say maybe una almost wan beat Arsenal, una almost, even though una still lose. No mean say na so una go approach Fulham. You get? No two games are the same. Say we beat Leeds 5-0, no mean say we knack any meet any other money, we go pack and give them. No be so e be. You get? Like that Leeds game, I was super confident 1000% say that match is going to be a high scoring encounter because why? We don already go Manchester United go struggle. Now we are playing at home, first match at home in front of our own fans. That's why I talk say it is either an Arsenal win or an Arsenal win. No option for Leeds. People dey say as I just dey underrate. No, like I don see am nothing. There's no other outcome again. Again, I even said 4-0 even at the end of the day. At 5-0 e end. So well, it is what it is. Na so life just be sha. Let's move on. Okay. So now, apart after we've taken this Magpie story, I'm taking this particular story also, and this Amorim. Most people that they go sack am sha because for me, I think Tehad is even a better manager than this. Amorim no know wetin dey do. This Kivior story, I think we've taken this story from other media, so no need to come and do a repetition. You get someone else before. So this Arsenal boost also, more take up. Now, this one now, another news will come here today say the injury to Kai Havertz will do a surgery. Now remember when I think the coach of Germany mention say he no really know wetin dey happen to Kai Havertz, say he wan do surgery. Abi shey whether Arsenal wan take the conservative approach. Wey I come raise alarm say anything make this man mention surgery, na be say this thing dey more serious than we thought. Even though Arsenal did not come out in the public domain to tell us say okay Kai Havertz is going to do surgery this and that but the expectation now according to the BBC, the Sun and so many other media wey don weigh in into this matter, they say Arsenal forward Havertz is going to have a knee surgery. Now, the Sun, Kai Havertz forced to undergo surgery. That's the Sun. Now, I think the London Evening Standard surgery to knee injury, everybody dey talk about it. So, although they say the surgery no go be say, how I go explain am? The recovery phase no go dey too long. You get now minor surgery, it's not like it's a major surgery you get. Which means if they do the surgery, that means in the last within 10 months, now Havertz don do like 2 surgery. That's what it means now. So they say he go miss like weeks, not months. Yeah, so maybe they are looking at maybe 4 to 6 weeks. I don't really know. After never come out officially, can't tell us. So now third party explanation will be here. Now so more wait. The other Arsenal will come tell the public, say, okay, like this. So Kai Havertz go do in surgery, this and that one. So more just to watch. Now, remember I told you there's an update on Reece Nelson. So based on say Fulham not really come for him again. So Crystal Palace are now in talks over signing Arsenal's Reece Nelson for 15 million to sign him, no be loan, to sign him. Meanwhile, Jacob Kivior is set to depart the season with Porto very, very close to agreeing a loan with an obligation to buy. In other news, there have been a major update on Kai Havertz's injury, which is now this one where they talk now. Now, moving on. David Ornstein, could let us know say it seems Arsenal are not hanging about now. They are not waiting for tomorrow. They are not waiting for the next transfer window. They are getting on with business now. Somebody even tell me for the DMC choose. With the way we Arsenal they buy now, for January, they're not going to buy anybody again because they are trying to see how they can fix all their problems in this window. Fix everything, give Arteta all the things we need, equip am well, make it enter, then go, so that no matter the type of injury will happen, we are better equipped to handle it. That's the goal. So more just watch. You see this under Berta. I remember when I dey compare am with Edu Gaspar, say this guy is the real deal. People dey say as I still dey disrespect Edu Gaspar, this and that. But people don't see the future. Back then, when the first mentioned this and better, I made a statement. I say this guy is going to be the best signing of the summer. But people don't see because he has already done it before. When you look at the blueprint, when you look at his antecedents, he has done it before multiple times. So now he won't do am again here. Just dey very very happy. In fact, we also go about the report from hand of Arsenal. So Babakar don say as Arsenal dey now, obviously they will be scrambling for replacement. Say such and the Berta is well informed on such intel. Is aiming to negotiate a package around. That's the deal we wan do with Hincapi. You know say make I comot this thing too long, make I give una abridged version. You know say the owners of this Hincapi, they wan sell am. No be say they wan the price dem put to in clause na 60 million euros. But Berta dey try to see how we go buy the guy under that clause. Now, see wetin dey vex the seller. Tottenham Hotspur first of all come say they wan buy this player, and Tottenham are ready to match the clause. You get the gist now. But Arsenal no wan match the clause. They want something below like a 50 million euros when they run am. Now the player don tell dem say Arsenal or nothing. If to say the player say I want to go to Spurs, Spurs don carry Hincapi. Just like wetin Spurs dey do Chelsea now. Do you know that as of today now, we dey talk like this now? Spurs have made a bid of around I think 60 million euros for Xavi Simons. Now, cast your mind back. How many weeks ago or more so we don dey hear Chelsea and Xavi Simons, Chelsea and Xavi Simons, it's getting close. Chelsea no bid one day. Na mouth talk. Na mouth dey do disclose. They no bid one day. Spurs don come bid now 60 million. And from the look of things, Xavi Simons might go there because the selling club they need money. Because window was soon closed, then say wan reinvest the money. So this is happy now. Arsenal feel so okay. No be say we wan pay the money now, na still low. Even the 60 million, we still wan run am, we fit still run am because it's not like we are paying the money now because we want to structure it in the way that it will appear in next season's accounting window. That's the idea. So either 50 million, 60 million, all things being equal, I still expect Arsenal to get Hincapi. And if that guy come, mad. Our defense, hey, we won't be blessed with so much options with versatility. They can play left back and centre back. He can play left sided centre back and left back, which means we don't get like two replacements now for Gabriel Magalhaes. Calafiori can play left sided centre back and left back. Hincapi can play left sided centre back and left back. You get so this is a option on Yakpa. When it comes to Saliba, Mosquera can play right sided centre back and right back. Ben White can play right sided. Timber can play option na water. Yes. Choice not plenty, which is the normal way supposed to be. So that when injury come, in fact, not talk about this picture, no be even about injury. It's about rotation. Because when you watch Arsenal the last 3 years, not just last 3 years, maybe last 5, 7 years, if you notice there's a trend. We always start well, do well. When we can't enter January, February, we can't falter. Because we forget that the league is a marathon and not a sprint. So go there say that's why if Arsenal dey better, they go say leave them jare. Once they don enter January, February, they go shalaski. Just be like Man City. They go say, Man City, almost they enter January, they will go 25 game unbeaten winning streak. When was the last time Man City did that? That fear factor is gone. So that's why with the strength now, what will they do now? We go feel rotate well. So that we go do rotate start. We go feel maintain the intensity till the ending. Why? Because when you comot Bukayo Saka, you go still put in a magic wey fit still give you at least, if not 100%, give you an 80% of something Saka would do. When you remove a Ben White, you put in a Timber, and the quality will not drop. It will still be like same of the same, like for like. So now what will affect us in the past, and we'll this time around. If you're number 10, when you remove the guy, you put in an ability, you will not even notice the difference. So that is the goal. Now what we want to do moving forward. Now let's proceed. Now Liverpool are set to submit a new bid for Crystal Palace for Maguire. He has already agreed the 5-year deal should the two clubs reach an agreement. So Maguire don't already accept personal terms now with Liverpool, 5 year deal, done and dusted. So what you call the men now? Maybe they can sort the club to club agreements. Once that one do now, but I don't find square root. So that way just be now. So don't know yawa. Now, in as much as we are getting a report that Manchester United are contemplating on sacking Ruben Amorim, the Times calling let us know say Ruben Amorim retains the backing of the Manchester United board and will be in charge for Saturday's match against Burnley, at least for now. That which we see. I'm gonna give me just 1 minute to take a drink water. I've been speaking for 40 minutes now. You know, so when we start, I tell them I say today's show go long, if you enter like 50 minutes, so when I brace up. All right, moving on. Arsenal have 4 more players on their wish list ahead of the transfer window shutting down on Monday. So even if we buy this Piero Hincapi, we may not be done yet because Berta de Para. In fact, oh God, you see what normally supposed to do Thanksgiving, but this time I read how go say because the man wants us to win now. Baba no dey look say future now. Let's win now. Yes, because they bring list of players. We are going for John Martin. We are still going for Anel Martinez, Oscar Glock. So we get so many other things. What we do, if we bring this Piero Hincapi, don't be surprised. Say we just deadline day, another person falling. It doesn't have to be straight payment. It could be a loan. So many options. Even don't be surprised. Deadline day, we just hear say Rodrigo they follow him and they enter Arsenal. Bah, you say you go promo and say, no deal. It will shock you. Now, Manchester City have already informed Tottenham Hotspur that they have no intention to sell Savinho, even if they offer more than £60 million. They don't get any interest. So that one self is there. So just look at points per game ratio of Eric Ten Hag when he was at Manchester United compared to Ruben Amorim. Eric Ten Hag was averaging 1.72 points per game. Amorim 0.97. Amorim just dey clueless. He don't know what he do. Get. So if you could sack this Eric Ten Hag, you know say that last season, the excuse wey Amorim give is okay, you never bring your own players, get. But now, you don't bring your own players. So the next excuse now will be they never understand the system, which is valid. That's why the time I talk say in the beginning of the season, seems like Manchester United, Chelsea, Spurs, their aims and objectives will not be to win the league. That's why we are miles ahead of them in terms of development. When you remember when they phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, then here we fight, we talk about competing for the league. And that level them day now. We don't go forward. At the level them day now. So make them say as it be, we know easy. We know be their mates. Yes. So make them see. Now, moving on. So this particular report, I think I've taken it before. Vote Mari going to Newcastle. I've taken that report, so no need to come and go back there. Yes. So now, away from that, so it's a huge amount of business inward now, and David Ornstein talks a huge amount of business inward, and it's pretty unprecedented and remarkable. Not to the ownership. That's when they talk about Arsenal ownership because they really need support at this time around. They spent about 260 million to get, and they are still and 260 million plus, so and they are not done yet. Yes. So they really backed Ateta, so it's not to the ownership who have continued to back the club in the market and spending significant amounts of money. Many people have said, why don't you make this transfer? Why don't you buy this? Why don't you buy that one in January? So the Crocus can look and say, okay, they make mistake last season. You to see them bring in some players for January. Like this Buchanan now. You say we're paying buyout clause for January. Who know how the season could have ended? You get. So that's why this time around, they are not hanging about. Yes, they are not waiting for tomorrow. They just sign. We're very, very happy. So Piero Hincapi, he has rejected approaches from other clubs. Once Arsenal made contact with the representatives, he's the one forcing Bayer Leverkusen to deal with only Arsenal. And Berta has an excellent relationship with Hincapi's camp, according to Hand of Arsenal. That's why the thing put us in an advantageous position. So they don't have any choice than to work with just us. So that's the way it be. Crystal Palace in talks to sign Rhys Nelson, as well as Footman for the matter. I think I've taken that particular story, so no need to repeat that one. Now, based on say ability he betrayed Tottenham Hotspur to sign for us So he can go copy the pose, the picture posing of people like So Campbell, we also once upon a time betray this Tottenham Hotspur to come join Arsenal again. So these are the two most hated people in the side of Tottenham Hotspur when it comes to North London. Yeah, so I'm not going to be surprised. Anytime we go play North London derby, if the touch for me them boo am, I will not be surprised. It's expected. Now waiting me I dey see get so I no go dey surprised. All right, before we continue, let's bring you a message from one of our sponsors, Mobile Associates and Co Limited. So they're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shop protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 8066464234, and they're located at number 7 Ekeniwo Road, Orazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. Now, before I went live, I saw this particular report and it shocked me. Yes, because I know the part of my talking points. Yes, I see, I say, this thing will never reach 1 hour because we don't do live now for 6 minutes. It never reach 1 hour. So breaking Fabrizio Romano, Alejandro Garnacho to Chelsea. Here we go. 40 million with sell-on clause added. So Chelsea said they reviewed. Check, this is God. This is anybody fit knock anybody. I dey tell you, everybody they jump ship, they run away from right side of the why not shit packer now? He said, all right, so from that, so my dad started over the biggest news of the night, or rather of the day. I say it of UK is for Arsenal training camp about to prepare for the trip to Liverpool. Himself will have to prove himself against the Van Dijks of this world and the Ibrahim Konate. But where I see Liverpool having their weakness is the fullback. So that there I see their weakness. Whew. So with that being said, I think the fine place to also call the show and end. That come your way tomorrow morning. Till then, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Now, good night and nice amount. All right, guys.